talk about transferring through time, a different map. And we were at the bottom of it. It's almost like it's a different day. It's exactly what it seems like now. It seems like a different day. Because you're looking at a totally different map with a different title. Different kind of time travel. Guided by the map. That's strange. According to the time, it's only been 2 hours since I started. Imagine how much we would have covered in a creek, or how much we would have found, or maybe not find, in a creek in a 2 hour time frame. Let me see if I could change things up a little bit. One bedrooms starting from the 850s. 2 bedrooms starting from the 970s. 3 bedrooms starting from the 1200s. Imagine what this creek is going to look like after tomorrow. If you recognize these apartment buildings right here, you know exactly where we are. I know you're going to argue, you're going to say, but hey man, we don't know where you are because you always got the images flipped backwards. You always got the scenes, the clips flipped backwards. I definitely got to make my way out here all the time. Not all the time, but just come out here and just trek to the woods. I've only done it once, but I was limited with the time frame, like always. That's cool. I'm sick and tired of being limited though. I am. Like I tell you all the time, we don't live long enough. It's almost like there's not enough hours in the day. It's crazy though. This high rent district right here. Out here in the woods. They charge high dollar because you're next to the woods. You got a gravel trail. Weird though. I mean, if you get charged extra money because a pile of concrete, or you get charged extra money because you get the luxury of just walking out in the woods whenever you want, before work or after work, whatever it is, all because you're next to some concrete trail that's owned by the state, that's ran by the Park Service. I mean, you shouldn't have to charge people extra for that, you know? It's almost like you're charging them because they're next to heaven. They're next to Soap Creek. There's a waterway, so we're going to hike up the rent, $700 extra a month, just for you to experience that. But that's the problem, because they have to work extra just to make the money to live here. They have to work an extra job. They got to work all that extra time. Guess what? They don't have time to come out here. Makes me wonder, the people who live the closest out here, practically right in this place, probably are never able to come out. The majority of them, that is. So you got the balance ass backwards. If you're going to hike up rent, charge extra because there's a trail out here with a bunch of beautiful trees out here. How come houses deep out in the country on a dirt path, a dirt road? How come little country houses, trailers, deep out in the woods off of some dirt road are not high dollar? It's because of convenience. Because you're down the road from you're far away from the nearest gas station? Is it because you're too far away? You're not walking distance from the Kroger down the road? Is that it? I don't know about you, but going to the grocery store and going to the gas station is not really a heavenly experience, a heavenly convenience. It's not. So why would you charge more to be so close to amenities, what you call amenities, like that? You have that saying in your societies. You do. Location, location, location. Yeah. I guess all these people right here are going to be headed, waiting in line at the grocery store to get in that experience. Their money's worth. I just had a thought about something. I totally forgot about the time change, and it's cloudy and sprinkly all day today. It's easy for us to forget about that time change when they flip the clock back to take an hour daylight away from us. Meaning what? It's 2 o'clock now. We have 2.5 hours to get back, or else we're going to be walking in the dark out here. And I don't have the backup battery pack. Imagine walking down the trail with no light in the pitch black darkness. Excuse my sinuses. The pitch black darkness. Imagine walking down the trail. How are you going to see the map to know where you're going? There's a secret behind it. There is. There's a secret on the map. You just have to hug the edges. You have to hug the edges of the map. The trail's on the edge of everything. You got 2 choices out here. You can either hug the line work against the wooded area and take the straight shot back, or you can hug the line work. You can stay on the line work closest to the waterway, right next to the water. to find your way back. I got to keep that in mind the rest of the day, at least for the next hour. Like a kid in the candy store. We made it. We made it all the way up here. We're not done yet. We got to go all the way up to the parking location to make us feel that we were in two different parks in the same day. A different kind of time travel, like it's 2 different days. Soap Creek. Beautiful. So different than the last time I came out here, which was like a month and a half ago, 2 months ago, just about. Fantasizing about the scenery out here. What it would have been like to come out here when the fall foliage was plastering the sides of the creek. Looks like we're going to have to wait for next year for that one. I missed the boat. I wonder what would happen if I came out here and planted maple trees, sugar maples. I wonder what would happen if I planted a plethora of sugar maples up and down this creek. Would I get in trouble? I mean, think about it though. Imagine the fall scene you would get. You have to engineer the images in the beginning. You have to. You have to engineer them yourself if you want those experiences. Depends on where you are, what you're looking for. Imagine Soap Creek just lined with nothing but sugar, well, not nothing but sugar maples, but imagine if there were a long line of sugar maples in the fall out here. Imagine the images you can get with the bright yellows, the oranges, the pinks, the reds on the sugar maples all the way up until late October. Hurricanes pending because those leaves like to fall off real quickly. They do. With every breath, every wind gust. I don't know about you, but every time I come out here, it seems like someone's always running a blower. No matter if it's Saturday, if it's a Sunday, if it's a Tuesday. I hear Soap Creek Park along the creek itself. Seems like somebody's always running a blower. Well, I know what you're going to say. You're in a high dollar location. Someone's always got landscaping being paid for out here. Every single homestead has a different person come by on a different day. Rational thinking. Go figure. I'm relaxing because the right side of the back is hurting. The arthritis in the right hip has got it just like, inflammation off the chain. And I'm just sitting here looking at the makeup. All the different colors and stuff. I know I'm overdue for a flat painting on the ground. I am. I don't know if I have time to get that in this year. I mean, the colors have changed. That's more of like a late August through mid-October game right there. When you have all these different colors of the spectrum. The makeup and all. You can paint that painting right on the floor, on the ground. Lying down, of course, if you catch my drift. They know when I'm talking. It's almost like they're going to blow me off the bank. Maybe they're just letting me know that they're listening. And they know that I know. But when it comes to this makeup, though, all this makeup that comes off this time of year, every bit of it is so beautiful, you know. But it's the foundation of the line work that shows the real deal, the beginning of it. You got to have the line work, the creation of it all, before you can apply the makeup. Without the foundation, without the line work, design begins with a line. Without that, you can't have this. Just like the souls of the land, the soul of the land. Dang, you talk about purple. Check this out. You can't get more purple than that. I gotta take some reference pictures of this with the camera, not with the video thing, because I can't zoom in correctly. And the contrast isn't correct. Think about this though. 3,000 years ago, if the natives would have found this, anybody would have found this, what color would that be to them? Would it be purple? No, it would just be every time I say something important, someone's got to blow a horn. The only way that you can collect this is with a what? A camera. Look at that makeup, guys. The makeup goes more deeper than you could ever imagine. In many respects, I am all out for the, different colored makeup on the ladies, when they wear, different colors on the face. Instead of always wearing red, what if they had a purple lipstick? Green lipstick? Whatever. Purple eyeliner. Green hair. The makeup goes further than you could ever imagine. It should. Not just apply to the face. Because the makeup out here goes a lot further. So why can't I always go further on a lady, You can always dye hair different colors. The makeup. But when it comes to the makeup, though, I know you guys out there are always going to be talking about how much you hate me when I talk about the first dates with the new girl. She should always never wear makeup because you have to apply the makeup yourself. Imagine them with makeup on. Da Vinci style concept. That's it. But that's what they do out here. But when it comes to the makeup, what if the ladies decided to wear makeup only during the spring and summer to follow the lady out here? When the makeup is applied on from spring till summer. A different kind of, showing of love, showing of understanding. To help the lady know that she's loved, that the lady has daughters out here. Imagine that, though. Imagine every female who goes without wearing makeup from October till March because they idolize the Almighty. Well, the female part of them. Not the father part, but the female part. That they love the mother. And they want to be just like her. So they do what? Don't wear any makeup from October to March. that's cool. Imagine what you could build if you had every rock out here. There just went the fighter jets from Dobbins Air Force Base. You talk about filling the landscape. Point of no return. But there's always new beginning on the other side. I guess the only way to it is through what? The waters of eternity. I see that bridge. It's always good to see it. Not as hard as I thought. Looks like we're going to make it out nice and dry, really. Seems like my goal at the moment is just to find my way to a garbage can. For real though, and I know where one is. At the main parking location. This is weird. I knew there was one spot that I had to climb out of. There's one spot you can't get across. You can't get around. Well, if you're trying to keep the feet dry, you know. I know that there was that one spot. I thought we just passed it though, but that's impossible. Oh no, this is it. Right there on the left. That's the spot right here. There's the corner. Good luck with that one. Time to go up. Yeah, time to go up, all right. Just like everybody else. Just don't fall. Time to go. Hey, look at that. Love coming across these boards that the laws of nature like to archerize the crap out of. Look at that one. Look at the line work that they added to it. No, I'm not going to carry that thing back 3 miles. You guys crazy. We'll get judged off the map with that one. Besides, after New Year, I got to start coming out to drop off canvases for them to play with, you know. One of my art concepts to give nature a chance to create art on canvases. You know, go to Michael's, go to Hobby Lobby, whatever, Hobby Town, and buy some canvases, a pack of 12 maybe, and go out to different places and just drop them off for at least a year and come back to see what they created on it. See the kind of art that they do on the canvases. Their paintings. You know, let the kids play. I know that they would appreciate that. Not that easy when it comes to hiding treasure. Even after a few months, it's easy to forget. Easy to hide, impossible to find. Should have chosen easier code. That one line blends in with all the other ones. What the heck was I thinking? Long way to go to get back. Can't believe I traveled this far on foot. I know I do a lot more when it comes to the mileage. But when the scenery and the park space changes to another description, it makes you feel like you've covered a lot longer than you really have. It's only about 3 miles up here. I've done as many as 35 miles in one day in the same location, and the scenery never changes. But when you do something like this, it seems like everything changes, even time itself. Got to make it to the parking lot, then we got to jet all the way back down there. Let's hope we can cover the 3 miles in a fraction of time. 4 o'clock. Well, 3:54 to be exact. I basically have an hour and a half to get all the way back before pitch black darkness. Quite the challenge indeed. What a good day today. Best thing at the moment, we found and made it to a garbage can. Hey, there's the family I was talking about. Long way to go. Man, hit it right today. Boy. Don't worry about the darkness. It's only 4:45.